All right, so I just had a refund, significant amount of money, but 2,500 minus 750, 1,750. I feel like I'm badgering and saying, but I want to guide you guys on before you consider hiring me. If you're not going to listen to my advice, please don't even bother. Don't bother. I feel like a doctor who tells a kid or a lady or a man, say, quit smoking. I'm gonna. It keeps coming back. He's getting fat. Quit eating crap. I'm gonna quit drinking. I'm gonna quit. Never does. I don't want to be that doctor. Don't hire me if you're not going to listen to my advice. So in this case, the lady had, like I said, just a video I just did, and I'm sure she's hating on me now. That's fine. I'm obviously not going to say her name or anything. It frustrates me to no end because I see how this story ends, and it's ugly. It's ugly, and I don't want anything to do with it, which is why I'm documenting this right now, because if it goes against me, I don't want anyone to sit there and say I was part of a financial plan that blew up. No way, no how. Anyway, so you hire me to do Roth advice scenarios. I find out you got a huge position in one stock that is way higher than even nosebleeds. I say you got to diversify. Nope, not doing that because I believe in the company. All right. So can you help me with planning for Roth conversions? I'm like, no. What do you mean? I said, because the stock is way too high, man. You're so far above what is, because I always say you shouldn't be doing Roth conversions when the market's at a sky high. You shouldn't. And that's just the market as a whole, never mind one individual stock. Heck no. Can you imagine what would happen to me if I advised this person to do Roth conversions and subsequently the market, the stock fell 50%? I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole, man. I've been in this business too long to know that people are always looking for someone to blame, and I'm not taking the blame for that. So I refunded her money. So look, man, I kept some for my time, give her access to the software, but everything else I'm refunding. It's just not worth it to me. It's not worth the risk. I'm not going to take money from somebody if I'm not helping them. In this case, I'm not helping them. I feel bad, man. I do, because I'm sitting there thinking, how do you not see this? But I guess, in your line of work, you see people, not this lady, but whoever is watching this video, you know what it is. You see people who are doing things they shouldn't be doing, and you tell them, don't do that. And they're like, yeah, I got it. And I'm an experienced financial planner. I didn't just roll out of the bed yesterday. Right? But even more than that, I'm also experienced to know what the regulatory environment is if you're guiding people and that guidance goes astray, the way they understood it, not the way you guided them, but the way they understood it. You're the one holding the wet bag. Trust me. Trust me. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. So the issue is, hey, horse. Oh, man, look at him. I haven't seen you for a long time. What's up, buddy? Look at that horsey. Can you all see him? Yeah. I guess I can make it big. Nay. What's up, big? Ooh, it smells like hey, buddy. Hey. Yeah, you're so beautiful. Don't you love horses? Nay. But that horse will kick my butt. Can you all see him? Let's see. There you go. Nay. Oh, man. Oh, look at him. Let's do it like this. There you go. Can you see him? Where's he at there? One of those right there. Yeah, there he is. What's up, horsey? Hey! Oh, man, it smells like Freiburg Fair when I was growing up. Oh, you're so handsome. Hey, there's another one. Hey! When I was growing up in Maine, man, we used to go to Freiburg Fair, which is the western part of Maine over by New Hampshire. Oh, they have like horse races. Like you could bet. Oh, it's fun, man. I just loved it. That fried dough. Oh, it's freaking fun. All right, buddy. See you on the other side. I always love that smell of Freiburg Fair, of horse. Just makes me feel good country. Country music. All my rowdy friends, as Hank Jr. Bocephus would say. Oh man, look at that tree right there. You want to see some root system? Watch this, man. Look at that. Can you see that? Look at that. Why can't I make it bigger? Look at that guy. That is fantastic. We call that the flare. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You want to free the flare on all your trees, my friends. See that? That is beautiful. The flare is part of the bark, and it needs to breathe. You don't want your tree to get wet feet. You want to free the flare as much as possible. Like here's another example. This right here is the flare right there too. You want that exposed. You don't want it looking like a freaking telephone pole. That is a gorgeous tree. Look at that guy. That is freaking fantastic. And here's even this. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, see that flare right there? That's part of the bark. It needs to breathe. Now, not all trees have flare. Like for instance, this guy right here, because you can see the mulch has kind of gathered around that. If that wasn't out in the woods, what you'd want to do is go in there and remove that mulch from the flare. And again, another flare. You want to remove the mulch from the flare to allow the tree to breathe, get more oxygen in there. But you don't want your tree, if you're planting trees, you don't want it to look like a telephone pole. That's the easiest way to kill that sucker. Yeah, that's cool, man. Oh, what are we talking about? Talk about horses, talk about trees, and talk about something to do with financial planning. Yeah. So anyway, don't hire me if you're not going to take my advice. It's just not worth your time. It's not worth your money. And I'll refund some of it, but I'm not refunding it all. Just don't bother. I mean, I don't know. It's weird to me. Like I'm sitting there thinking, okay, I've been around the block a few times. I've seen things go awry. Pretty good gauge of how to do this. In fact, I'd even make a scenario to you. If all your portfolio is in a couple stocks, I'm not your financial guy. I'm not your guy. Because there's a reason you have those stocks. And a reason I frankly don't care about, because I'm going to tell you, get out of them. No more than 10% of your portfolio, of your asset, your net worth assets, however you want to look at it, your liquid assets, 3 different things there, but no more than 10% should be in one holding. And if you have 2 holdings, each 50%, I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole unless you're going to listen to me. Now the problem there is, what if you have a taxable account? Oh, you have huge capital gains. You gotta take the gain. Take the gain, like I just did in a video. Yeah, says the Hodge twins. Take the gain. Taxes mean you made money. Diversify that portfolio. Do not hire me if you're not gonna listen to my advice. Please, just don't even reach out. I've had people kind of argumentative on occasion. I said, look, I get it. You know how to do it for yourself? Do it for yourself. But I thought, no, you didn't think. This was not the lady with this case. She was not argumentative at all. Very nice lady, sweet as could be. I liked her. I just can't take the risk. Anyway, so I've had people, mostly men, argumentative. I've had one lady like that in my career. Well, I think I know. I was, okay, then why are you talking to me? And even when I was at financial planning, I remember I had this dentist one time. His wife invited me over to talk financial planning stuff with him. Turned out to end up pretty good clients, friends of the family too. But he had no respect for me right at the gate. I'll never forget that. And his name was Chris. I finally said, Chris, why'd you invite me here? I said, I don't get you, like you're pestering me. Like you have all the answers. Why? I mean, I was literally, because I used to make house calls, man. People used to drive all over freaking Western Virginia, up to Leesburg, down to Crozet, over to freaking Moorestown, West Virginia, everywhere in between. I used to be all on the road, trying to make a buck. And these guys weren't that far away, thankfully. But anyway, it's at night. You know, I got kids, wife and kids at home. Need the money. So I'm sitting there, you know, we're drinking tea, something like that. And I was like, like 8 o'clock at night. Well, this, that, and the other. And finally just said, well, Chris, why are you here? Why am I here? I don't get it. Like, and that kind of put it back on track. And we ended up being really good clients of mine, actually. And I enjoyed them. But I didn't understand. It's like almost like a need to prove to me that it was weird. I said, this isn't a pissing contest, man. This isn't a battle of who's got the biggest brain. It's a battle of who can help. And if you're hiring me, I can help. And sometimes the help is just confirm that you're doing. I mean, I've had so many appointments this week. I'd say the vast majority just confirming what they're already doing. And a lot of people are comfortable with that, man. A lot of people say that's what I needed. I just need someone to tell me like it is. Remember, my whole point is to find the holes in your plan before they sink the boat. And if there are a few holes in your plan, I'm going to tell you, I'm still going to keep the money. Still going to keep the money because you're paying for my experience. My experience. You're not paying for the results. It was like Picasso or something like that. Some lady walked down the street and asked Picasso to paint a picture, whatever. It took him 10 minutes, charged him, $10,000, whatever. She goes, what? You only took 10 minutes. Why you charge me so much? He goes, no, it took a lifetime. A lifetime. You're paying for my lifetime's work. I've always thought that was a good analogy. I don't know if that's true or not, but I always thought that's the kind of way I look at it, man. All these hours I've spent researching, studying, listening, observing, documenting. That's what you're paying for when you hire me. You're not paying for the results I can give to you because I don't know if there are any. And you might not need anything because you're already doing great. I don't know. But you're paying for my 25 years now in this lump of coal of mine. And that means you gotta listen to what I say. You have to, or else just don't bother. Just don't waste your time. All right, see ya.